Hello everyone, I'm Cynthia Ruth, and in this video I will share with you some do's and don'ts when dealing with violent autistic children. Also, don't miss my bonus tips at the end of this video. So if this video is for you, let's get right to it.
Welcome to Ruth Straight Talk, the channel designed to help teachers, parents, and students live fuller lives, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be.
There is no single way to reduce aggression and violence in all children. Some things to consider are the child's age, their disability, and goals for the family. Here are some ways that parents and teachers can try to create an environment in which violence and aggression is less common. For children with high functioning or borderline autism, it is often the attention they get from being difficult that keeps the children in this habit. So here are 5 do's and 5 don'ts for handling violent autistic behavior. Number 1, use gestures or visuals to tell an individual what you want from him or her and do it without using words. Hold him or her away from you and wave your hand to get their attention. Then send the message to sit down or stand up with your hands. It is commanding without attending to the behavior. Number 2, do block aggression without engaging. The best way to do this is to keep the individual from getting too close to others. Do it without talking or looking straight into his or her eyes. Also, obstruct his or her views from targets with something like a furniture, a beanbag, a chair, or something else. Keep him, however, in your view and watch covertly to assure safety. Number 3, attend to the victim. If the child is attacking or teasing other students, keep your eyes on the student that is being attacked or targeted. Ask him or her if she's okay. Fuss over them. Pay lots of attention to the child that is being aggressively targeted. Ignore the attacking child and talk about behaviors expected from the victim in such cases. Plainly ignoring will go a long way to stopping this behavior. Number 4, assuring safety. Don't sacrifice safety to avoid attention. This may go without saying, but it's important to recognize that sometimes violent autistic behavior is going to escalate and you are going to have to do something to keep a student from running out into the parking lot or hurting another student. Those are times when you will have to intervene, but do it with as little attention as possible. Number 5, do check your own emotions. This may be tough, but you need to make sure that your anger or frustration is not visible. You must keep a neutral expression. An expressive face will reinforce any attention-seeking behavior. Keep your calm. Don't involuntarily yell out when the child probably suddenly pulls your hair, for example. So 5 don'ts. Don't talk to the child or yell. A child engages in such violent autistic behaviors, even meltdowns, if upset about something. It is often not intentional, and those times are not a good time to try reasoning with them. Language is likely to increase problems further. Being upset makes a person not want to talk to anyone. Number 2, don't make eye contact. Keeping an eye out for safety, but making eye contacts, for example, looking directly into the eyes of the individual, engages him or her even more and provides the attention, which is what you are trying to deny that person. Look off into the distance, look at another direction, anywhere but directly at the child. Number 3, don't touch the child. Touching an upset individual will only escalate the situation and fights may break out. If it's only a pretense to gain attention, physical contact provides that attention. Use physical interventions only to assure safety and be as brief as possible. Number 4, don't discuss the child's behavior. That's simply attending to the behavior because you are talking about it. Instead, talk to other students about what they are doing right. Offer praise to the students that are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and those that are doing the behaviors that are expected of them. This way you will send a positive message and remove the attention from the troubled child. Number 5, don't refrain from teaching appropriate ways to gain attention. You need to teach appropriate behaviors to this disruptive child. The replacement skill here could be something that attracts attention appropriately, like raising your hand or waiting your turn to speak. The bonus tips: be proactive. Do your best to keep your environment calm, supportive, and respectful. If the child is acting aggressively, reinforce alternative or competing behaviors. For example, you could keep a drawing pad handy and give it to the child to draw a picture of how they're feeling, or play a game that requires the child's calm attention, such as I Spy, for example. Be sure to praise good behavior immediately and often. Help the child articulate his or her feelings. Talking through their emotions will help children of all ages. Work with the child to develop strategies to calm him or her when they are feeling scared, angry, or frustrated, like taking a breath or counting to 10 when they begin to feel agitated. For some children, it is best to explain consequences for misbehavior ahead of time. It is important that the child understands that there are consequences before these consequences are enforced. Once you have set up the consequences, however, be sure to enforce them. If bad behavior is not addressed regularly, it may continue or even get worse. Notice when and where the child is most aggressive or violent and try to avoid those places. So there you have it. 5 do's and 5 don'ts when dealing with violent autistic children.
Thank you so much for visiting with us at ruthstraighttalk.com. If this video has helped you, please like us and leave us a comment at the bottom of the screen. And please subscribe to my channel for more great videos like this one. Until next time, happy learning and goodbye.